toughest battle at BBQ Junction, Fort Pierce, Florida, down there at the FBA.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dana Hillis, Big Papa with Big Papa's Country Kitchen. We're here at the second Big Papa's Battle at BBQ Junction. We came up with a concept to try and bring a little more excitement to the barbecue world. We have a throwdown amongst a couple of the teams that, you know, they're going to cook something a little different besides chicken, ribs, pork, and brisket. We give them a mystery box. It comes to their little station here. They got 4 different cookers they can cook on. They've got an hour and 45 minutes to create whatever kind of appetizer, side dish, main course, and dessert to turn into some judges and see who gets the bragging rights of being not just an ordinary barbecue cook, but who can throw down and cook some groceries. Our first event last week featured 4 teams. The winner was Brad with Lang Smokers, who came out on top with a cowboy steak that was out of this world. This week we got a surprise. We haven't told anybody what we're cooking yet, but when the guys show up at 2:30, the first 2 teams are Team Unknown and Forrest Fine Foods, the cooking cowboy against Team Unknown, one of the hottest and best barbecue teams we got in the FBA. So it's going to be a lot of fun. What we're doing is trying to get the crowd to come and watch and get the teams to come and watch and see who has the bragging rights of being the best cook of this whole bunch. So if you get a chance, come hang out with us, see what we're doing. You might be one of the celebrity judges, be lucky enough to sample some of this great food these guys are going to turn in. Last week was a ball. I can't wait to see what this week brings. This evening at 6 o'clock we have another contest with Whiskey Bent BBQ with Chad from the radio station, and everybody knows Chad and Whiskey Bent, facing off against the cooking lawyer Thomas Sadika with Divine Swine. Thomas says he's going to file suit against Whiskey Bent because he doesn't think they're a legitimate barbecue team. So we're going to see what happens. That's going to be a good little throwdown. The winner of each one between Team Unknown and Forrest Fine Foods faces off tomorrow against the winner of Whiskey Bent and Divine Swine. We have our championship at 2:30 tomorrow. Takes about an hour and 45 minutes, and we'll see who the big winner and who gets all the bragging rights this weekend. A little cash prize, the honor of being the winner at the battle. So we'll see what happens. Thank you.
All right, here today, I'm competing head-on-head with Team Unknown for the battle at BBQ Junction, and I've got all my gear with me. I bought some Kleenex because Team Unknown is gonna need them. Here we are today at battle at BBQ Junction, and I'm here with my opponents, Jason and Clark Wickham.
That's correct.
And
don't try to sweet talk me.
hey, you know I love you, brother.
I love you too, not in a gay way.
Yeah, now my shoulder, for when it's all over with, my shoulder's right here. You can cry on it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Hey, gentlemen, I have somebody else I'd like to introduce. This is one of our cook teams from last week, Sweet Smoke Q. What have you got for us, Jim?
We got,
I heard you got something wicked.
I got some vodka with a splash of cranberry and a splash of lemonade. A lot of vodka. Bar's open.
Very close friend.
Courtesy of Sweet Smoke Q. No, Forrest, hold on. Put that back, Forrest.
Give that one back.
You don't get that one.
You got your own.
Damn.
Come on, man.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Harold?
Well, gentlemen, here's to the big battle. Good luck. Yes, sir. May the best cook win.
I'm sure they will.
Cheers.
Just in case you had to phone a friend.
Yes, I have a phone friend.
Thank you. 2:30, gentlemen. The battle has begun. Oh, Lord.
Tell us what the ingredients are.
Fruit cocktail.
Fruit cocktail.
Exotic water.
Exotic water.
Some more exotic water.
What is that?
Some seasoning. Some Dukes. Some Dales.
Oh, shoot.
That'd be brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Mustard. More exotic water. Cream of mushroom.
Forrest says he's got buttermilk so you can drink it.
Salt, pepper. Cinnamon.
Let's just dump it out.
What is that? Oh, okay.
More fruit cocktail.
Montreal steak. Oh boy, yellow rice.
Now we're on it. And potatoes. Okay.
Okay.
at this stuff.
While Team Unknown is getting their box and stuff together, Forrest Fine Foods is taking a break. Now he's getting ready to figure out what he's got to cook.
Some eggs.
You got eggs,
Some cheese.
cheese,
Oh, butter. And some bacon.
bacon.
Oh, buttermilk. I love buttermilk.
You love buttermilk?
I'll drink that.
Hey, Janet.
Cheers.
Forrest said he's got buttermilk, so you drink it.
Oh.
Forrest, do you want collar or do you want Papa Clark to call it? Clark to call it. All right, you're calling it. If you win, you get your choice of who turns in first. Here's my witness. You have the choice. You want to turn in first or second? They're turning in second. You're turning in first. You're turning in exactly 4:15. Exactly. Exactly. And you got to carry it all the way on the other side of that big green egg sign. Wait, let me get this right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
That's 16.
You want me to spell that for you?
16. Oh, I understand that. 16.
It's spelled E-X-acally.
Yeah. But, hey, I understand that spelling.
Keep tapping on the front table and everything
Team
else on
Unknown
here.
just flying into action. They've got a plan and they're ready to go.
Cream cheese. He's got turnips. Okay. Chives. Pork chops. Apple pie filling.
Now it's Forrest's turn to find out what the teams have got to cook with.
One in one bag and one in another bag. I doubt I'll use either one of them, but
Janet, aluminum pan.
I ain't got over there yet. Okay. Taco hickory truffle impression. Yeah. Herb chicken, seasoned salt.
Same thing again. Gentlemen, you got a garbage bag right here. Kind of centrally located.
Shared, a common garbage bag.
Yes, sir. Of course, here's your pans. I'll pull the little stickers out of the bottom. for you.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what's up with these, but they're like stuck together.
Okay.
There's a little clip. You don't feel pressed for time, do you? You feel comfortable?
I feel I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. A can opener. Got a spatula. Got some thongs. Thongs. Got a cup.
Alright, Forrest asked for something that's not in that thing. Y'all wearing thongs.
Got thongs?
You want to know if they had thongs?
No, I got thongs.
I thought he was asking for thongs.
Crab flavored seafood. Or margarine. Alright, we'll get it all out. Then we'll come up with something. I'm gonna drink it. We can. We got that going? Let's get a, do we have pans? Let's set a cut board up. We can do that. Fast.
Look at that cake Pop done made. Whoa-ho! Dutch Oven City, here we come.
415.
We just got it. Oh, man. Here. Come kick me in the head. Hit me in the head right there.
What's going on over there? Y'all
Just chunk stuff
Butter,
in.
rifle gets served.
Thank you, friend.
Rice and butter.
All
A
right.
little butter in the rice. A lot of butter, whole lot.
Forrest, how did you cook this cake so fast on the Dutch oven? Look at this, Marty.
Let's put just a little more butter in that rice, a little butter.
That's just the way I roll.
Folks, I got no idea what this dish is in this pan. I've been trying to figure out what it is. I seen he put some water in it. Tell us some butter in it. I guess we'll find out what that is a little later. Forrest loves to cook on the Dutch oven. Let's take a minute out and watch. Forrest is going to make a cake in this Dutch oven. He's going to bake it up for us just in a few minutes for this competition. Now, Forrest is a real cowboy. Cowboys like buttermilk. I hate the rest of the competitors because I think that's all the buttermilk they got.
I'm not sure how Forrest did it, but he cooked this cake on a Dutch oven in 12 minutes. You are the man.
All right, Pop from Team Unknown's trying to figure out what to do with that fake crab meat or the whiting fish that's got some color on it to make it look like crab meat. And so he put some butter, cheese, and I don't know what all he put on there. I think they're trying to figure out what to do with this crab meat for a good old barbecue man.
All right.
I don't know what that's going to be. Are we having fun?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a good time? Yes, sir.
Oh, that crap. He lost on purpose so he could rub Forrest's feet.
Get me out. What are you doing?
This young chef is working very hard today on this bacon that's just tough to wrap.
Government cheese.
Government cheese. The best.
Stuff it with the government cheese.
Right now we're not on. Now we're on.
Not yet. Just have it sitting by. How much time we got left?
3:05.
And what time we turn in?
You guys turn in at 4:21, 4:22.
So yeah, that
So 3:07.
that's gonna take about 50 minutes.
They get a 7, mate.
Yeah.
Those got their special assistant. They're gonna get the only pork ready that's in the competition, and that's their pork chops right there. And that happens to be Plowboy's rub going on those pork chops. Looks like Pops from Unknown is making a phone call.
Hello.
Forrest, you doing okay over there, brother?
Hey, what's up with you?
Well, I was wondering, what do I do with a pork chop?
You're bring it over here. Yeah, bring your pork chop over here. I'll cook it for you.
Beautiful saute in that pan. We're going to find out what's in the pan. That's the one that I didn't know. And it's some beautiful sauteed rice. Oh, look at all that flavor.
Pour that stuff out over there.
Huh?
Nothing.
I done that on purpose.
Fine Foods has got a heck of a layout in this plate, folks. In the main compartment, he's got a pork chop. And then to the left there, he's got that rice mixture saute that is so good. And then he's got some stuffed jalapenos over on the other side. And he's going to get the celery right now. He's got stuffed celery, has a beautiful salad in it. He's going to lay that on top of the pork chop. And then he's going to add a final little garnish on it. He's going to have some fried potatoes he's getting ready to get out of the grill right now. I tell you what, Forrest really did a fantastic job for cooking all by himself and putting all this together by himself. And I tell you, barbecue cooks know how to make a pretty box, and this box is really fixing to come together. Really good job, Forrest. Way to go. Team Unknown Barbecue only knows how to roll one way, and I'm gonna tell you, this place gonna be straight when it gets down in front of the judges.
Put them all the way around. You can put a third one in there.
If you got 'em.
If you got them. There's a bad one. Oh,
Okay, over there.
what do you think?
Man, it looks beautiful. A bed of potatoes with a pork chop on it.
Crap up the lid.
Clean that cheese off your pork chop.
What do you think, Gavin? I'm thinking it's on, baby.
Chicken dinner.
Winter, winter, chicken dinner. Where'd you hear that? Squid Village. Winter, winter, chicken dinner. All right.
Well, a couple of hacks.
And yeah. Done got the dessert boxed up. They ready to go.
Dessert.
Here, right there.
Clean it. Clean it.
Just a minute or two, y'all.
It's just about time to lay it out and play it out. Now here we come to the judging.
This spoon
So Marty,
wants to yield pretty
I've
bad.
been doing this for about 10 years, traveling all over the country. Most recently, more on the country. Marty is probably one of the most traveled.
Let's go around front and take your stuff and deliver it. It's all sitting right there where you
And I
need it.
have-
I'll give you the table cap last.
So if you have a question about what goes on here, and
Go ahead and open your main entree.
Okay, what I prepared for you today, your main entree is grilled pork chop. Seasoned them, grilled them real quick over real high heat. Should be a lot of good moisture sealed in there, and laying on top of them is potato chips that I fried up. But they're at last, and also in the box there's some celery. There's a celery stick. It's got crab meat. It's got just all sorts of things in there. Cheese, cream cheese. It ain't easy being cheesy. Little bit of seasonings and so forth. The side item is yellow rice. It's got cream of mushroom soup in it. It's got some other seasonings in there as well. Real creamy. And your appetizer is a stuffed smoked jalapeno. It's topped with sausage meat and cream cheese and cheddar cheese. Hope you enjoy it.
And then you got them at dessert.
Okay, I got a dessert, and what I've done for dessert today is a copper. Copper is one of my specialties in the Dutch oven. I've done it a little bit different today because two reasons. One being because of the ingredients that I was given. Instead of having sweet milk, had buttermilk. Buttermilk, in fact, makes an excellent copper. I do that periodically at home. And for the fruit, I use fruit cocktail. Kind of gives a little bit of every kind of fruity taste in there. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Okay, in your popper,
Yes, ma'am.
I tasted something very sweet,
Yes, ma'am.
which is very nice.
That would be sugar.
Sugar?
Yes, ma'am.
Plain old white sugar?
Brown sugar.
Plain old good.
Gentlemen,
Sugar.
start your engines.
What are you doing?
What's up? Are y'all ready? Yeah. I'll tell you what you doing out here.
All right. This is a crab casserole that we baked in the grill. And we have a pork chop over potatoes. We have a stuffed pepper, and we have stuffed mushrooms, yes ma'am, with sausage and cheese.
What you do for dessert?
It's Heidi.
Heidi?
Yes, that's the spec.
Probably.
I'm gonna pour it.
Brad Dorsey here to sing your song, try to get this man stall that's right here. But he has to work for a living like the rest of us.
One of the team members is also one of our star recording artists.
Yes. But you'll see him tonight.
I can sing too.
Oh, great. You can sing with him.
Yeah. I sing every now and then to large crowds if I want to disperse them and get them out of the room.
Let me tell you something, that sounds so funny.
It's time to leave. Bring her on.
If I can run them all off, I did my job.
Like the bar. Just turn the lights on. They'll leave.
The pork is very tender, very juicy. Hello? Soft. A little heavy on the salt.
It has very good flavor.
Very tender.
It is very tender, very juicy.
It's too hot, I can't get to it.
Tell us about your dessert real quick.
Yes, this is a cake mix. We made an apple cobbler, and we drizzled, we heated up the chocolate icing. We just went ahead and heated up and drizzled it. I love chocolates.
Can I give a suggestion to the judges? I think it might be good sometimes if food is brought up and you don't know
Oh, okay. That's fine.
who the people are.
We want the people to know who they are.
You want people to be prejudiced.
Well, some of these guys have
Okay,
better
well, some
personalities.
people have.
This evening at 6 o'clock we have another contest with Whiskey Bent BBQ with Chad from the radio station, and everybody knows Chad and Whiskey Bent, facing off against the cooking lawyer Thomas Sadika with Divine Swine. Thomas says he's going to file suit against Whiskey Bent because he doesn't think they're a legitimate barbecue team. So we're going to see what happens. That's going to be a good little throwdown.
It's time for round 2 at the battle at BBQ Junction. Big Papa's Whiskey Bent in the pit every Tuesday night on Barbecue Superstars Radio. Big time barbecue team. Been to Las Vegas. Whiskey Bent has won some contests. He is a fantastic. He was on Chop on Food Network. He's been on several other television shows. Whiskey Bent is ready to go. And his competitor, Divine Swine, is up. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself. So stay tuned. It's a lot more to come.
Hey, I'm Tom Sadika. I'm the pitmaster for Divine Swine Competition Barbecue Team. And as you can see, I'm joined with all of my fellow team members here tonight. Now watch out, they're crowding me here a little bit. But so I've been cooking FBA for, I guess this is maybe the 4th season? Fourth maybe. Started off at Smoke on the Water at Winter Haven one year. My sister-in-law was graduating from culinary school and wanted to feature her sauces and her rubs. So I said, hey, you know what, let's do a couple barbecue competitions, and after we win, hint, hint, you can go out and market your sauces and your rubs as award-winning. So I looked at the schedule. I found one in Winter Haven, which is coming up in about 6 weeks. I jump online and I find out what the best cookers are, so I call up and I order me an FE 100. Never did a competition barbecue before and signed up for the pro division. Went with one cooker and all of my hopes and aspirations, and to this day they've never come in dead ass last. So you know, there's a lot to be said for that. We didn't win, which is actually a disappointment, and at the time kind of a surprise. You know, you're sitting there after your first contest going, why didn't I win? You know, and then you learn a lot as things go on and you progress, and you kind of by leaps and bounds you find a mentor like Dana here, and you learn a lot by watching and helping, and just in the camaraderie and the spirit of the organization. I've been cooking my whole life. When I was growing up, there were 4 of us in the family, and my mother said each one of you has to make dinner one night a week. You're responsible for dinner. So my sister would make reservations, my middle brother would make eggs, and my oldest brother and I would generally cook. So I've always had kind of an affinity for cooking, but really my first foray into competition cooking is barbecue. Love it. I'm a lawyer as a hobbyist, so I'd like to make barbecue my profession and law my hobby, but unfortunately it's kind of flip-flop these days, so I don't get to do as many contests as I like. We had a good run a couple years ago. Dana and I, we went up to the American Royal and competed next to each other, and then I was on his team for the Jack Daniels, which was a lot of fun. I had a draw, he had a draw. We listed each other and said, hey, whoever gets it, we're on the other one's team, so we could be there. And And unfortunately last year I just couldn't do as many contests, so we didn't have quite the same experience, but it's still a lot of fun.
Sometimes that working for a living interferes with what we really love to do.
It does, you know.
Working right here.
Yeah, something's got to change about that. Something's got to change.
One thing we've always said about the barbecue wheel, why we like that more than a law profession or being a general contractor and engineer for what he does, is this is a drinking sport.
It is a drinking.
Cheers
Well,
to
who
my
says
good
law
drink.
isn't?
Good luck, Tom. I've never seen a judge say pass the vodka, please.
I'll tell you, I got one kind of humorous story. I was cooking for Orlando Harley Davidson for their Customer Appreciation Day. There were about 500 people coming in, and someone came up to us saying, "We were cooking off your green trailer." And someone came up and said, "Hey, aren't you my lawyer?" And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well," I said, "Listen, when I hand people a plate of food, they smile. Generally, when you get a lawyer's bill, you never smile. So this is a lot more fun." So, but that's my nutshell.
Thomas, thank you, buddy.
All right, so let's just, I think we just get everything out, dealer. See what we got to work with, and then we'll, whatever we're gonna use, we're gonna use. All right.
Some Pope.
Well, that's different.
The chicken?
Peaches.
You got the peaches, dude. I got the cream, oranges.
Oh wait, what we got? Apple.
One thing I learned on Chopped, if you don't know what it is, just taste it.
All right, apples. Nice. Burn it.
All right, well, tomato, some bacon. That can't never be bad. Imitation crab, so that's...
Gentlemen, about half hour, we're going to have a coin toss. The winner chooses whether he wants to turn into the judge's first or second.
Okay.
And we'll get together and do
Can we do full MBN style turn-in? MBN style turn-in?
It's kind of, yeah. The judge
Awesome.
sitting at the table over there. You just bring your boxes up. You got 2 minutes to tell them who you are and what you did. And
Perfect. All right, protein-wise.
And don't forget.
All right, so that's where we're at right now. So we've got...
Egg.
Here's an apple pie filling, cherry. All right, so protein-wise, what do we have?
Pie filling. We got crab
Protein-wise, we got crab meat and pork chops.
and sausage.
Thin pork chops and that sausage, okay.
What is egg? Cold margarine.
All right, so let's think about this. We should do something appetizer-wise with the crab that's not... What can we do with crab? It's not... Yeah, just...
There's a knives in one of them beer here. Chad, who got that bag?
Oh, that's not...
I understand that, man.
I'm gonna go out like Kenny Powers, man. There's gonna be fireworks up in here.
Primacy and recency, my friend. Okay, so that just turns on and goes, right? We don't have to... Do we have to hit the igniter or anything? All right, 4 or 5. That's good, okay.
You got pants?
Whatever's in there. But no sour cream? I mean, no cream cheese?
Ask Janet.
Would you ask Janet if it's supposed to be in here?
Miss Janet, is there supposed to be cream cheese? There was none left. You sour cream as a makeshift?
Not really, but we'll have to do.
That would actually be pretty good. My mom told me, she said if you don't marinate it in the bag so it stays inside it.
Yeah, but what I think I want to do, I don't...
You never know.
All right, so here's our menu planning. So we kept calm, did our menu planning, and so we're gonna do the most fat guy happy.
Jimmy Bros.
Fat guy happy food. Appetizer. Show me fat guy happy. So we're gonna
Listen
do.
real quick. Give me a hand. I need you to call heads or tails. Can I have Chad call? Would you like to call? A Chad call. All right, Chad's gonna call.
Hey!
Heads, you get the choice of it. You're first or second if you win. It is tails.
Tails. One or two, Thomas. Tails. You want to go second?
I choose to defend.
That is goal. You want to turn in first or second? Your turning in first, so
You're gonna have a hell of a show to follow. I'm gonna go out like Kenny Powers, man. There's gonna be fireworks up in here. It's gonna get crazy. Chad, show me what you got here. We got potatoes and onions. So we're gonna slice down the potatoes. We got a little canned chili. Hormel chili. Yep. Cheese. So we're gonna make just
Jimmy Dean sausage.
That's gonna be on our side. We're gonna do a little sausage hash on our side. Woo-woo. So we're gonna take these veggies, a little bit of sausage, get it browned up, a little rosemary.
What's in here?
That's sour cream. So we're gonna serve the sour cream as a side to our potatoes jubilee, which is gonna be a lot of fat guy food, bacon, cheese, chili. Even though we're a little crab meat in there.
Crab meat. Okay.
Some scallions. The mushrooms, I don't know where they're gonna make.
What do we
They
got
may
on
make
the
it in
cooking
hash.
already? We got anything on the
Nothing yet. I mean,
Nothing yet?
the main protein
We got a lot of time.
Well, the main protein is the pork chops. Not hugely thick, so I'm thinking.
Are we going for a medium, the medium rare on that?
I'm gonna go for a medium, just to stay right in the judge.
What do you think that is in temperature?
I'm thinking pull them about 145, put them in, they're going to go over a bed of rice, put them in the box, and so I'm thinking when the judge gets them, they're going to be 150, between 150 and 155.
But still moist.
Exactly. That's the plan.
I like it. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it.
And then I'm going to use my 5 minutes.
What's in the can? What's in the can, Chad?
Cream and mushroom.
Okay.
We're going either with the rice as the bed on the entree, or maybe working it in a little bit with our sausage hash.
Okay.
So we're still in the air.
I see you've got some rosemary and some.
That rosemary's stiff, but open that thing up. You don't want to use too much of it, it'll punch you up.
Wow.
But I think you can make it nice and aromatic and kind of not make the sausage feel as heavy.
That's going in our cupcake. And you got a dessert to do too. What kind of ingredients?
Looks like Whiskey Bent hanging out with Everglades Seasoning, doing pretty good. Let's go over here and check with Divine Swine, and let's see what their team's doing. They've got a young man who's just known for winning. I believe he's probably going to put him back in the winner's circle. If you drop that sausage, you're disqualified.
Then what do? I got to put what, 6 or so coals on top of that?
On top of
the Dutch oven, yeah.
Yeah, you got some tongs? I'll do it.
Yeah. But watch the cord.
You gotta walk back around.
All right. Yes, sir.
There she is. Never again. Oh, that's right.
You don't know anybody who might have a knife I can borrow, just a small, simple knife? Anybody?
Good man.
Nice set.
Thank you.
Sharpened a couple of times.
A few times, huh? All right, so here's what I...
Start marinating the pork chops.
Uh-oh, Whiskey Bent has done got his phone out. Now, I realize that Team Unknown phoned a friend many times, but I didn't know Whiskey Bent was going to phone anybody. What's going on, Chad? Uh-oh, he might want to confuse Divine Swine. We're going to have to see what's going to happen right here.
What I like this is changes one color for getting them all. And hers, I stay together. They stay together.
I just want to let you know that got her Felicity. You see the shirt he's wearing and everything?
I had to know.
Well, I'm sure, but hey, just tell us where his heart lies.
Where my heart lies too, Chad.
All right, you're too much, Tom. It's hard to talk smack When you're coming with those sweet nothings.
Hey, we said you could phone a friend, not phone an enemy.
Exactly.
Hey, why don't you just take that pan and put it over that fire over yonder?
Oh, we ain't cooking a cake, brother.
How about a crepe? You make some crepe?
Yeah.
No, you'll just say it's a thin pancake.
A little bitty thin pancake. I want a little bitty thin pancake.
You started sauteing up that sausage, didn't you?
Huh?
You gonna smoke that sausage or you gonna saute
I'm gonna saute it in a second.
See, nobody today has smoked that sausage. That hurt my feelings. You guys are barbecue cooks. I can't believe y'all didn't just make a patty.
Oh, that would, yeah.
That crossed my mind.
You got everything here to make a patty.
Yeah, that's true.
Sausage ball.
Yeah, sausage meatball.
Hey, you gonna use that buttermilk?
I bet you will. You ain't gonna use it. He wants to drink it.
Get it slugged. I'm done with it.
Hey, definitely Everglades.
You gonna use sour cream?
In this? I don't know. I was gonna put mayonnaise in it. But I don't want to put mayonnaise in it.
I just want to get straight with the producer of this television show. There is no time for a media break in the middle of the cook. Thank you.
Oh, did I lose it?
No, you got it, but I couldn't find it.
Judges. I got Forrest.
So that's done. Now just like a little bit.
Ida and Dino, we got judges. Volunteers. I did. I got it. Okay. You're gonna be here after
Stuff in that one.
Yeah, with the
yes, no, see tonight. Stop by. That way by.
See, I like to do these in the egg, but I think the egg is not hot enough. Holes in that? Do those guys help with holes in the egg?
Damn, you got coals already?
Hey, Karen, I did get you Judge Karen's here. Huh? She's drinking a root beer. She's drinking a root beer with root beer vodka.
Don't open it.
How do you check the heat without opening it?
You want him to look at it and see if it's doing anything?
Somebody needs to get the phone.
I've been using 18 cloves or things underneath it and 18 on top, but it's 350 degrees.
Russ
What if we make a crab cake?
he said, you know that rep is something I might try to get in. Well, that'd be a contact item.
Oh, there he is. I hear him. You're fired.
How's it going?
My favorite recording star. He's in the house. Hey, Dorsey Odell. What's happening? I need you to come over here and give me some inspirational words like a Harley race would do. Back in the day.
Hey, man. God, he's got shaved. I didn't recognize him.
JW, what's going on, brother?
Living the dream on this side of the field, or table. How's it going on your side?
Man, I tell you what, we just getting by one day at a time. Kind of like the white version of Jefferson's.
Go, man.
Did you raise this firebox? No. These are our own. Just makes my hand feel bigger. That's why I also use extra large condoms.
You're married. What do you got to use those for?
Make me feel even bigger. Sir, I know you're a Magnum guy. Yes, let me get the extra large. Okay.
Let me
tell you something. I've done many condom demonstrations in my class, and there ain't a minute's difference in a Magnum and a regular condom, except what it says on the outside of the label.
Well, why you got to rule it? Why you got to rule it out?
Where you going, Mom? What's the conversation you got started? We'll let you head out.
How you guys doing?
Hi there, how are
Thank you for
little
joining
guy?
us. Hey, we're gonna hit you with our entree, appetizer, and dessert first. Or
Oh, I can smell it already. Whiskey Bent River.
Yeah. Barbecue.
Hi, Whiskey, how are you?
Doing well.
Good.
Marty, we got you taken care of. She's coming.
The smell is
We ran a little short on time. Thank you. All right, so what we've got on the appetizer side, we did a cheesy potato. It's got a little bit of crab worked in there, a little bit of bacon, and also a little bit of scallion. On the main dish, what we did was Betty yellow rice, cooked on the smoker, which is always a challenge. Tried to put that pork chop right at medium for you so it's nice and moist. Finish it off with a combination of Big Papa's garlic sauce and mushrooms. And then on your side, you've got we did kind of a sausage hash. So we got the sausage, we got some rub, we got some sauce. We also have some onions and green peppers. So I'll let y'all eat that and then we'll talk about the dessert.
Thank you.
Okay.
Quiet judges is dangerous. You know that, don't you?
That's what I hear, Marty.
No.
I'm seeing some head nodding. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
I appreciate you having us, man. I'll tell you what, we could sell $500 worth of potatoes right now.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to take a water pill after this.
Oh, is it salty?
The potatoes are.
The potatoes are wonderful and the meat is very, very tender.
Thank you.
I haven't gotten to the meat
Really,
yet.
you're heavy on the salt.
Okay, I'm sorry, I may have overseasoned that one. Thank you, though.
But it's very tender.
Thank you.
Dale's.
No, we soaked in a little bit of Dale's, and that's probably what caught us.
Oh
You're
yeah,
right,
the
Marty.
Dale's is a killer. Wonderful.
Thank you.
A little salty.
Very good.
Good flavor, but a little salty.
Okay, thank you. And sir, you there in the middle?
Hey. I did. It's salty, yes.
Okay. But well cooked all the way around? Or? Excellent.
Yeah, well cooked.
We will definitely
This is your
take.
appetizer. What's your appetizer?
No, ma'am. That was our side. It was sausage hash. So we worked the sausage in with some seasoning, some onion, some pepper. I'm sorry, it doesn't seem like you got too many of the components. I apologize for that. We were kind of against the 45-second mark there.
Would you like some of my hair?
And the thing, we tried to pay attention to detail of that. We actually grilled the onions and peppers direct before we put it into the hash. So you got that caramelization flavor.
You got a smoky flavor.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. The
Thank you.
potatoes are the best you've had.
Thank you. Excellent.
Put on here and he cooked those.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Excellent. Judges, if we can move on to dessert, please.
I'd like to present to this young man who is patiently waiting, watching all this get eaten.
All right, so on the
Take your
dessert,
pencil and put your initial on top of your box so you can take your box with it. We'll set it off behind you.
So on your
On
dessert,
the box so you keep it.
what we did
Yeah.
was we took our apple pie filling, added just a hair bit of barbecue seasoning to give it a little bit of pop. We smoked a streusel for you, and then we took a nice cool cherries jubilee and put over the top. I'm hoping you get a little bit of warm and cool there. Little crunch.
I like the fact that you
We're trying to layer the textures
didn't
in the.
put too much sugar in your crunch because
Yes, ma'am.
the apples take over the sweetness.
Yes, ma'am. Agreed. Thank you. Thomas, you ever had to step into a pair of size 16 boots? It's about to happen right now.
Shit or any competition, he's there to help anybody that needs it.
Yeah, well, thank
This
you very
is Thomas,
much.
the head cook for Divine Swine. And
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Great, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank
Thomas,
you.
you got a couple minutes to
Thank you,
explain to him
Gavin.
what you cook?
I do. What you have before you tonight is there were a lot of ingredients in the box, so I didn't want to limit myself to just a couple appetizers. So you have a stuffed mushroom and a stuffed jalapeno. To the right of that is a cheese scallop potato au gratin. Underneath the crab cake, and we'll get to that in a moment, is a yellow rice with a little bit of sausage, mushroom, and green onions that's all been cooked together. On top of that is a crab cake that is covered with a tomato coulis with garlic, green onions, and some of Pahuachula's spicy peach sauce. To the right of that is a pork chop that's been seared over a high heat smoker covered with a cherry glaze. Cherry glaze has some of Pahuachula's hot cranberry in it as well. Now for your dessert, I always hate to give people is you have a fruit cobbler that's been put in that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Very well done, my friend. Thank you. This gentleman and I have posed for pictures all over country cooking barbecue also. We've been to Kansas City together, the Jack Daniels together.
Unfortunately, not Vegas. Because as a hobby, I'm a lawyer. As a profession, I cook barbecue. Well, no, my profession is
A lawyer? He's a local lawyer here?
I'm in Orlando.
What is this with the mushroom?
It's a stuffed mushroom that's stuffed with a sausage and big cheese and cheese.
Oh, that's very good.
Thank you.
Papa was left. Very good.
Yeah, you can just sit down.
Oh, you've got beans in your popper.
I do. You not like beans?
I love beans.
She thought she was going to say I hated it or something.
This has been so much fun. This is all new. Our first event last week. This is our second event. So we had 4 teams took off last week. We got 4 teams taking off this week.
This young man has more control over his.
Last week we had 4 teams cooking it. The food they put out was phenomenal. I was so impressed. Everybody took the time to come and do this. Same thing with you guys tonight. First round was decided by a point. The guys from the first round that are cooking at 2:30 tomorrow are Team Unknown. No! The second round tonight was pretty darn close. Judges were impressed with the food. The winner is Divine Swine. Tomorrow we'll be sitting right here at 2:30. According to Brad last week, about the time you start slicing that brisket, you start worrying about what Big Papa going to have in the box ready to cook tomorrow. So don't let that go through your mind, boys, and we'll see y'all here tomorrow. Listen, the dinner's inside the building right now to celebrate last year. So
the constant today was who Gavin helped, so
well, let's see.
Give it up for Gavin.
Whoever gets Gavin wins tomorrow because he won with Brad, and he won with Thomas, and he won with Team Unknown.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, everybody, welcome to day number 2 of the Battle at BBQ Junction. We're here in at the Cowboys Barbecue in Okeechobee, Florida. Our good friend Jimmy McCoy, owner of Cowboys, helped sponsor this along with Budweiser. And it's day 2 of the Battle at BBQ Junction. Yesterday saw a couple good battles. We had Team Unknown against the Cooking Cowboy. The Cooking Cowboy was the big favorite. Team Unknown came out on top. They thought they were underdogs themselves, but somehow the judges liked their food a little bit better. It was real close. Battle number 2 was Whiskey Bent BBQ out of Polk County, Florida, against Divine Swine from Orlando. Divine Swine is Thomas Sadika, big-time attorney out of Orlando, who happened to slap a little injunction on the Whiskey Bent boys, come out on top, give them a good little spanking. And it was wasn't as close as most of them have been. So here we are on day 2. We got Divine Swine, the cooking lawyer from Orlando, against Team Unknown, the relative newcomers in barbecue that nobody's heard of. That's not true. These guys are getting well known. I was in Las Vegas with them when they won 4th place in the world cooking barbecue. So these guys know what's going on. They don't know what's in their boxes. They're walking up, fire up the cookers. We'll be going here in just a few minutes, and we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Jared Kramer with Team Unknown Barbecue and George Dickel Tennessee Whiskey. About to compete in the Battle Royale BBQ Junction. A couple teams are going to compete for a little prize. We won't know yet. A lot of it is still out there, and we'll figure it out here in a little bit. But I have a young lady here who would like to talk about an event. So what are we looking at this afternoon?
This is actually an event that's going to be here at the St. Lucie County Fairgrounds April 20th. It's a breast cancer fundraising event, and it's called Gone Country 2013. Gretchen Wilson will be performing at 9 o'clock that night, as well as Brooke Eden. She's the girl that's performing over there right now. She was actually on American Idol Season 7. And a few other female artists will be here as well. It's just going to be a great country concert, raising money for breast cancer and having a really good time.
Thank you very much. I briefly wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about George Dickel Tennessee Whiskey. We have number 8, which the young lady is holding right now. We have the 12-year and the Barrel Select out here on display. George Dickel is one of the very few, if not the only other, Tennessee whiskey out there from Cascade Hollow is where it is made, up in the hills of Tennessee. And what they are looking at is really getting in the grassroots and doing more of barbecue competitions. So they have enlisted the help of Team Unknown for the year to help to get the name and the word out about George Dickel Tennessee Whiskey. And right now they're preparing to get ready for a blind tasting or a blind competition. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have on hand to prepare. So if you only know Jack, you don't know Dickel. And I just want to let you know, Dickel is handmade the hard way. So you keep that in mind, drink responsibly, and have a great time, and Happy New Year.
You have to use everything in there?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Just whatever we want to use out of the deal here. We got oysters, shrimp, salmon, oysters, and shrimp.
Can you always use some George Dickel if you want?
Yeah, we can always roll with the George Dickel. I just took all the veggies out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the meats back in.
No, okay.
You know what I mean? So I got some salmon here. I got eggs here.
Eggs need to go on top.
Okay. Got salmon good go on top.
Put the shit in the bottom we're not going to use. I doubt we're using chives. I doubt we're using celery. There's bacon. And there is... Hey guys, I got to run. Good luck, man. Turnips. Onions. I will be using these. Okay, leave them out. Do we have cheese? So we can do the bacon wrapped jalapeno
We do.
poppers for the side.
Right there.
No, for the inside. Do we have big block? No.
Our young chef is trying to figure out how to shuck oysters, and the chef doesn't know what to tell him.
How do you shuck those?
I don't know how to, with what we have, I don't know.
I want to say
butter knife.
I feel like I need like a hammer. Because isn't there good meat inside of it?
Yeah, that's...
Can't we just pull it out and then make like a...
Get them open first.
Really? You got
We got-
egg bowls?
I'm trying to get the tongs.
I mean, you want...
Raise hell, Tommy Harden, brother. What's happening with you? All right, Daryl, we're gonna get this Dutch oven rocking and rolling. We got us some apple cobbler in here. Put that down there like that. Put 8 coals on the bottom, 16 on the top. It should bring us to the finish line.
Mr. Dorsey O'Dell, I know you're a man of the world, you're wise in your ways. Can I give you a little tip on a Dutch oven that I learned from a Dutch oven wizard?
Absolutely.
What size Dutch oven is that?
I don't even know.
It says a 12 on top of it.
Right.
If you want to be 350 degrees in that oven, you know how many charcoals you use? It's called the 12 plus 3 plus 6. So a 12-inch Dutch oven, you use +3 on the bottom, +6 on the top. So to be at even 350 degrees in that oven, you want 15 coals on the bottom, 18 coals on top.
I'll be danged.
Put that in your mental notebook.
We're getting scientific. I like it.
All right.
Never mind, you can't make a crab cake with no crab. I just plain be stupid. Could you make a shrimp cake? Instead of crab, use shrimp?
I'm going to do a shrimp scampi.
Okay.
So that's shrimp sauteed with
And then the fish.
oil and garlic. And I'm going to do a
I think these cooks have wised up. This young man here, this young chef, he really pushes the envelope. He's not satisfied with just doing regular cuisine. He's trying to figure out what the best thing is Divine Swine can put out there to win. And I tell you what, it's amazing for being so young.
I think you've been looking for this?
Cook them a little bit.
Are you looking for garlic? Have garlic.
You need a shucker.
No, we don't have one.
Well, you got it.
Sun is killing me.
I know.
I need, do we have any ice? Can you take one of those little cans and put ice in it?
These doggone oysters. Golly. If we could just get them shucked and put out there and handle, it sure would be a wonderful world.
Drink George Dickel responsibly.
There's everybody's team. Everybody's team right there.
Where at?
Going back. Right there.
Hey!
I got it. It's jalapeno.
Oh, you was in there? Oh, dang. Good. I didn't think there was one in. Hey, what do we do with these? The salmon? I had them up here because I thought you wanted them.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you put the seasoning in it, right?
In here? No, not yet.
I thought you poured the lemon pepper one in there. Yep.
No, but I can do it right now. I can do it right now.
We understand that last night there was just a little controversy between Team Unknown and Divine Swine on who this young man was going to cook with. And there may have been some bribes involved, we're not sure. But we know that one of them's a lawyer and he came up with a big wad of money really quick. So let's see what's going to happen. It's time to get those championship boxes ready. Here we go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
The peppers and rice. What is this officially called?
It's we're just using the pepper as a timbale for their rice.
Thank you, things.
It is. That's our time to start plating.
We're getting right. Okay, scampi.
Okay.
It's working. Oysters.
Get some of the thyme or something, and you can put it in there. The scampi.
Good job. You still got 2 minutes, buddy.
Okay, are the doers plating?
No, I'll be in the middle of it, but I have 2 down. Just
Go back. Thank you, sir.
Off the bottom.
Come on, baby. All I gotta do is have those 2 others.
While Divine Swine is getting their desserts together, we're gonna step over here and check on
Mother effer. Yeah,
Unknown Barbecue and see what's going on. Looks like they're not having any problem at all. And woo, that looks good.
Find out where I had it. It's over here. It's all over here. You got the other tray?
Yeah, I'm ready for you.
Got me. Rainbow fruit. Yes.
3 minutes.
We don't need, we need 3 good ones and 1 for each. So that's fine. Yeah, just put 1 in there.
All right, what are we doing?
Put them underneath there. Kind of bounce it up.
Now, folks, that's a $50 plate at a regular seafood restaurant. I want you to look. Barbecue shrimp, baked shrimp, salmon patties. I mean, oh, man. Salmon steaks.
Yeah, well.
All right, what we
Just
got?
look at it, get your appearance, and then you can put your glass.
Yeah. Ooh, what?
Talk to us.
We're basically working with some traditional yellow rice with salmon on top of it. We took the oysters out of the half shell, we cooked them in a butter bath, put them back onto the shell with melted cheese on top of them. We made scalloped potatoes with a dry rub mixed in, a little bit of butter cooked in with it. You've got some regular shrimp. We also have some shrimp done on skewered with a dry rub and also a grilling sauce. And then you have a cream cheese filled bacon wrapped jalapeno. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, with that window, it's like an apple. Apple, I'd say like a crumb cake, but like a cake mix with chocolate.
You're stealing my. You tell y'all are married, you're trying to eat his too. Yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
Hurry up and eat, son.
He went home last night and got that cherry dessert out and was shoveling it in.
Jason, very nice job. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Gary. Find a friend. Find a friend.
Boy, these plates are really looking good. Divine Swine. Thomas really knows what he's doing. He's got a little culinary chef going along with his barbecue spin, and I tell you what, it's going to be a long day for anybody who competes against Thomas. It'll be interesting to see how this all ends up in just a few minutes. So stay tuned, folks.
That bottom of that pepper was
I said, well, you save it for you over here. They can have it night dessert. It's not put my name on it.
Thomas, got a minute, buddy.
Got dessert, bud. I'm cleaning right now. Don't worry about dessert.
We need to send in the fire department. Ma'am, I'll call a couple ribs.
No, it was actually very good after I got it. Delicious.
I feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. I'll let you know tomorrow morning, though.
Gentlemen, it's
I'll let you know
ready.
tomorrow morning.
We are ready. She got the first bite on it. She says, this is really the best popper I've ever had one. It's like not as so mild as a high. It's okay.
When I got down about 3.
Folks, you were lucky enough yesterday that you got Team Unknown's food and they won. And this is Divine Swine, the winner of the
And
second
the young
round.
man again. We got the young man. Okay.
Good afternoon, my
Good
friend.
afternoon. How are you? Thank you.
So what I prepared for you tonight is, for your appetizer, we have a shrimp scampi that's covered with a lemon-based remoulade.
For your side dish, we have yellow squash in a cheese sauce. Your main course
Pull
is
that plug out of there.
salmon,
Pull that plug
very
out of the
simple
camera.
salt and pepper seasoning, covered with a salsa.
See the cord, pull the
That
cord
is a
out, right there out of the
steamed
camera.
oyster. A Big Papa's spicy garlic and onion sauce. And then in the pepper timbale is a yellow rice with some...
What kind of pepper?
It's just a miniature
Miniature, okay. Just
yellow
wanted to know
pepper.
before.
And my apologies to the table captain, they only gave me 3 peppers.
That didn't affect us here. I left my fork. You need another fork?
You can eat.
I got it.
Now, for dessert, we have another Dutch oven cobbler. I did a streusel on top, which is just a brown sugar and butter and flour crispy for the top part.
Well, the pepper is wonderful.
Wonderful, thank you.
Find a friend. Right over here and shoot that up.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Good job. Thomas, thank you, sir.
Never thought about yellow zucchini. Great combination. Didn't your mother ever tell you you can't have dessert if you didn't eat your dinner?
He never listened to his mother. I never listened to him. Thanks everybody that participated in our Battle at BBQ Junction. Yesterday we had a cool matchup. We had Forrest Fine Foods, the Cooking Cowboy, faced off against Team Unknown. These are two of our best.
Big Papa's Battle at BBQ Junction. Coming to Fort Myers, Venice, and Claremont. Get in touch with Dana L. Hillis and find out how you can get involved at Big Papa's Battle at BBQ Junction. This is Daryl from BBQ Superstars saying we had a fantastic time, and we will see you next time right here on BBQ Junction.